Alrighty, welcome back, sports fans. Today we are playing the BBPN, and we unfortunately have to play Dunware a second time. I guess better that than Dwarves of Chaos Dwarves again. But if you seem to recall, he is going full on Murderbot. So all the Chaos Warriors have that Claw Mighty Blow. Claw is not going to be a huge deal because we only have two pieces with with Armor 8, but Mighty Blow is a big deal. He's got an extra beast with Mighty Blow. He is starting to pick up some block, though not on these guys. Still no sure hands, which I think is a little surprising. So he's down a player, so he's going to have to pick up a loner, which is not too god awful given the state of his team, but it's something. Meanwhile, taking a look at our team, we have two players missing. So Cheap Fodder's going to get replaced because no point in holding on to him. Cheese Pollutions is unfortunately missing this game, so we're going to have to pick up two loners to fill in the gaps. I think in Blodge we trust. We got two Blodgers right now. Unfortunately, this asshole still can't catch a goddamn ball, so he hasn't leveled. But yeah, we need to position ourselves and not give as many 3-die blocks this time around. I think that's going to be our key. So we get 10k in petty cash. Nothing we can really do with that. We need the money so we can buy replacement linemen at this point. So once we get a couple more blodgers, we'll probably drop our third reroll to help lower our TV, but right now we kind of need it. Let's go ahead and kick. It's going to give him first blood, but still not great. No one gets fame as a result, so we have not had a good track record, so we have almost no fan factor. Loners, you can be at sacrificial lambs. That is your job. We want to keep someone with either block or dodge there. We do need to keep you protected. We worked hard to get this catcher. Is that fine enough? That might be fine enough. So 4, 5, 6 is only going to get him 2 dice on all these. That should be solid, and he doesn't have a means of really pushing our formation out of order. So they'll be able to continue pushing down the line and get more block attempts that way, but that's fine. That's still why we put the loners and not like a dodge lineman up there. And I don't know what you mean to scout. I mean, our teams are pretty straightforward right now. Mine is horribly underdeveloped. His is very one track. So if we can get this guy and this guy to level, I'll be happy. But that's been the goal for several games now. And here we are. High kick. Yeah, fuck it, might as well. Casual catch. There goes my hopes of maybe him spending time picking up the ball that we can scoop it up. Yeah, no. I'm actually curious. How many deaths have we actually created this so far? Yep, there's pals. We have caused one death. One in nines. Roll more of those, please. For the love of all. I'll take pushes. Pushes are good. Alright, the pals are on the loners. I'll take that. I mean, bodies are bodies, but I'll take it. Having two catchers without dodge right now is still a little scary for this matchup. Well, there he goes. The most worthless player on the team. We got to send that out. Alright. Then throw this block. Fairly easy. The problem with trying to do my normal thing of moving a bunch of guys back here to cut off his team is that that's how he gets 3-die blocks. So we do that, we need to like do it in pairs. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this guy forward and we're going to go ahead and blitz. Come on, Cyanide. Stop fucking with me. And then if we get that, we can do that. And Paxton rears his head already on turn 1 with the first GFI, or the second GFI. Let's not over-exaggerate, I guess. Okay. Let's get you going. You're a catcher, so you've got more movement to play with. And you can pull this off. There we are. That's not a bad setup, because this guy's a blodge sidestepper. So yeah, he can blitz this guy, but he has to get the POW to get me off the ball carrier. And he doesn't have the bodies to make sure that happens. He's got the potential now to come downfield next turn. We have a good cutoff here, so he has to run this side. And if he gets the POW, we sidestep to here to cover the most amount of ground to stop the movement this way. So he's going to try to come through here, is my guess. Means he's risking a 3+ dodge. He's got rerolls, but yeah, you're still not even getting as far as you want. I'd honestly move someone here and try to throw this block to help open up a better path. That may be what he's doing here. Because this warrior can get here. Going here is not going to be enough. I have the movement and dodge to tag and blitz that. Oh, he's going to hand off to here. Gotcha. Well, if he never fails a 3+ today, then it doesn't matter. Not much I can do against someone that can make 3+. So here's what we can do. We can try to surf something and actually get a player advantage for once in my life. Go ahead and make that dodge. Help seal up this cage a little bit. You can do your job. There's a push. No sense in following that. There we are. I think that'll be worthwhile for that reroll. Let's go and block you. Let's go ahead and move you here. Get you to there. Nope. And now he has an opening. He's trying to close off the rest of this again. Wanted to throw this block to try and free up this guy to dodge out. So, at the very least, he's not making much forward progress. It buys us a little bit more time. We're not even up a player. We have a KO. I forgot already. We just made it more even. And as soon as we tie out the player count, we're down a player again. We're not allowed. It's not physically possible. Yep. Well, what you gonna do? Alright, he survived. That makes me happy. You can't keep an open cage, a spaced out cage like this. Not open. Spaced out. That's a 4+ dodge. That's doable. We surf one guy for nothing, and we lose 2 bodies. Thank you, Nuffle. I mean, if you really are just going to give it to me, then I'm going to take it. Yeah, there we are. Fuck you, Paxton. Stop it. Fuck you. GFIs are the worst fucking thing in the world. Paxton has fucked me season after season after season. I made the hard rolls. I was in there. I didn't even have to use the dodge reroll, and I got fucked by GFIs. Yep, and now my catcher gets surfed. And he's rolling nothing but pushes because that's what's convenient to the plot. He needed pushes, he got pushes. Heaven forbid they actually rolls. Even Defender stumbles. Let me have the option to fucking go down. No, not happening. That's all of his pushes, so he meets quota. Now everything else is going to be pals. He has to change gears first. You gotta hit your button. There you go. Yep. Yay, another MNG. Blitzing with the ball carrier, even though this guy can throw a block. Or this guy could have just blitzed, you know. There you go. Everything that you want. Hey, we have one player that didn't get hit. 2 players. I need you to stand up. I need to try another dive with the player I don't want to have to dive. Nope. Never going to get that attempt again. Safest place right now is the ground. So, because if we pop that ball free, we have this guy to recover the ball. We have this guy that's wide fucking open. Would have been fine. So. Of course, he mixes GFIs. Awesome. Nope, we don't get to play the fucking game. That's how it is. Literally the easiest possible roll we could have done. A 2+ dodge with the dodge reroll. Double ones immediately. That's been our season. Now he gets to foul our blodger, and he's going to be fine. We're not. Of course we're not. Oh, look. I'm so happy. I'm so glad I get to play this fucking game. See? Didn't get caught. We have an MNG. Finally. Holy shit, it actually happened. I mean, we still can't stop him from scoring, but we didn't die that turn. Are you shitting me? Yeah, you can't zigzag. Oh look, we didn't get any of our KOs back. What a fucking surprise. I'm not counting that the dump off catcher had a solid shot in that. He had a shot, it wasn't solid. He doesn't have block, he doesn't have dodge. And it was still gonna be a one die after that. Why would elves catch a fucking high kick? Seriously, who thought that was ever going to happen? Can you pick up the ball? Holy shit, we actually completed a pass. Even that's not guaranteed in this game. You're seriously too fucking far away. Get your ass over here. Nope. Why would we hurt him? I'm not going to foul because you know damn well that we're going to get ejected over that shit. So our blodger stays out again, our loner stays out again, we got the worthless player back. Take your bets. Is he going to catch the ball this time? It's a pretty even split right now, so... let's set up and get screwed by the perfect defense. We need to have a third guy up there, don't we? There. Holy shit, it didn't happen. It's possible. It's possible to not have to set up like this and roll perfect defense. I don't think that's ever happened. Yeah, you appo that. It's seriously not like we're going to hurt anything else this game. He's taking it. Alright. Alright, I need you to complete a cheese pletion, please. This is serious stuff. Nope! Nope! Not allowed to happen. So now he's one cheese pleation from leveling. We've got 2 people in scoring range that are touchdown from leveling. This guy that we just gave the other cheese pleation to got that kill. So... we'll go there. Really, you can't make anything fucking happen, can you? You worthless sack of shit. Now I have a hard dilemma, because I can theoretically blitz this guy, or I can just throw the pass. And this will make my pass easier, because I'll be able to get closer. And he won't get any interception attempts. He shouldn't get any interception attempts, but apparently he will. At least for tagging him. You son of a bitch. Finally, after like 6 fucking games, you've leveled. What was it pass? Okay, we didn't need that extra square of movement forward, but if we hadn't, that would have been a 3, so... And now we have to sacrifice someone. It sure as fuck isn't going to be you. Loner is still out. But we did get the Blodger back. 3rd time's the fucking charm, I guess, on him. But this is where we lose the game and more players, so... Hey, we got a reroll. We really need those. Have you seen our dice? Might actually have to invest into coaches and cheerleaders just to help out. Because we're never going to win fame. First double skulls of the day. Alright, there's his level up. We have those. Alright, he failed that. We actually have a shot here. Let's just go ahead and dodge first. Of course, we roll a 1 immediately. Don't know why we thought we wouldn't. Fuck it. Let's be an elf. Nope. How are you failing 2 pluses? How is the 2 plus the hardest thing for AG5 to ever make? Like, he made the easy 3 plus, no problem. 2 plus, goddamn impossible. That's where he always rolls a 1. Every single play since he became AG5. I don't know how he caught that ball for the touchdown earlier, because he's failed every other time I've tried. Yep, there goes our opportunity. Way to piss it away, AG5. I hope you get fouled and I hope you get crippled. You deserve nothing less. Our entire team's going to be MMG next game, so get used to seeing loners. You sack of shit. You can't even give me that joy of finally dying. Yeah. Of course this is a stun. Don't allow me to have a threat on the board at all. Finally. Jess and MNG. Son of a bitch. Are you shitting me? How many times... I can't play the fucking game! He's finally caught after, like, his 5th foul. Nope, we're not allowed to do 2+. And look at that, another MNG. I think there's one badly hurt in here, and it's probably a loner. Yeah, just throw everything on the line. Fuck it. Two catchers in a fucking dream. Oh, great. The thing that only affects my team again. Love it. Love to see it. It's great. I haven't had enough of that this season. I only started with it in the first 4 fucking games of the season. Now, this is entirely on him. He got greedy. He scored early when he didn't need to. Finally, his greed has been punished somewhat. Not in a meaningful way. It's going to be a tie instead of a win. Until I double want to fucking dodge. But I don't know why you're running back. It's my turn 16. I can't stall or anything. Yeah, you need to mark me. Maybe a second just so I don't blitz out for some strange reason, but don't. I wouldn't have burned that reroll. The second tag is basically worthless. It's so I don't blitz out. There's the one! There's another one! Nope. Lerner's been knocked out the whole fucking game. Take his paycheck and live to fight another day. Which time? I have 2 players on the field. And I dodged one, picked up the ball, passed, and just ran through his team. Because he left a gap right there. If he had set up like this the first time, I wouldn't have been able to outmaneuver him. It just mathematically wouldn't have been possible. But he left a gap for me to make a straight run through. Dunware got greedy and played sloppy that last turn. Or that last setup. I still had to burn dodge reroll and an actual reroll in order to get all the way downfield, and I'm shocked I didn't get gerbled. That's his first failed catch of the game. He's made all of his handoffs, and he made the first high kick catch. Niggle! We have a niggle. So I'm going to have 1 player play next game. 2, because I'll have my thrower back that had to miss this game. And boy, is he glad he missed this game. Niggle got the MVP. So yeah, he failed that 1 catch. His armor held up his GFIs. He had the 1 turn where he double won a GFI, and then he failed a GFI that he didn't need to do on turn 15. So 1 failed pickup. I got a draw only because Dunware got greedy. That's seriously the only reason that happened. He should have taken the straight up 2-1 win. He got super greedy, wanted to stand up my players, maybe make it a 3-1 game, and maybe get some more Kaz out of the KOs that didn't wake up. And he set up in a way that allowed me to outpace him so he couldn't blitz my catcher when I GFI'd twice. Everything he did at that instant was pure greed and sloppiness. It shouldn't have happened. So, our block dice were above average for sure, but we also threw like 5 fucking blocks. So, usually because we failed a GFI or a dodge before he could hit his ball carrier. Where's their D6s like? Oh, look at that dodge rate, 62%. Fantastic. We made the hard dodges. This was almost all failed 2+ dodges. We failed the 1-4+ with our dump off. We failed a 3+ on that turn 15 that we had to reroll the dodge skill. Everything else was failed 2+. Armor less than 50%, as to be expected when going against Murderbot that has Mighty Blow on damn near every piece on his team. I'm shocked that our pass rate isn't at 50%. Our passes have been atrocious this season, as have our catches. So yeah, let's assess the damage on our team. Because I'm pretty sure all the badly hurts were on the loners. Oh yes. Here's our team. Alright, you get dodge. Alright, we got another doubles. You're going to get guard, I think. Maybe by Mighty Blow. I don't know. He has no skills so far. I think guard's probably... Yeah, it's not going to help him level, though. We're going to go guard. And this son of a bitch. Finally, AG5 fucking has dodge. So he's out with a MNG. He's out with... He already had a niggle. He got another MNG. Our catcher here, MNG. This blodger got a niggle. So he's out next game. We have fired this guy. Our lineman, MNG'd. This lineman, MNG'd. So 5 MNGs and 1 niggle. So we had 1 player left on the pitch, and we had 2 to recover. This guy and the thrower were recovering this game. So means there was 1 badly hurt, 2 badly hurts. Yeah, guard catcher means he's going to get targeted, but it's such is life of rolling doubles for your first skill. So it means that if we're going to use the guard, that we have to do it properly, or we just don't use the guard until he gets another skill. So, and we just hard focus on trying to level him up. Which, given the fact that we only have 4 fucking players next game, shouldn't be that big of a deal to focus on leveling up 1 guy. So, because I don't care about the lineman, he's got his dodge already, that's great. The thrower's too far away from leveling. This guy needs a touchdown to level. So, like I said, we're going to fire this guy. Buy new cheat fodder. That is a good question, because I forget. I was just mapping that out earlier. We play Wolf Owl, so we actually have a chance. If there was ever a game where recovery probably isn't the worst thing, like, honestly, I would have loved for the recovery game to have been against Unaware, but I mean, someone else destroyed us. Wolfhound knows he doesn't have a problem with anyone saying it. He's not a particularly strong player. It would have been a very nice game for us to try to get some awesome level ups on. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And unfortunately, he's also one of the few people that has tackle already. So, because I don't think Lando's got any tackle yet. Yeah, he has almost no skills himself. Detox we already played, but he doesn't have tackle. Vort, of course, starts with tackle. I don't think Dr. Spanks has any tackle yet. So they need to be my targets, but at the same time, with fucking what? I have no block to work with. All of my block pieces are missing next game. So every block I throw is going to be a risk. On top of the fact that I'm going to have 7 loners, I don't need to block those tacklers. I need to tag them with loners. That's what I need to do. Just have loners get in the way. I mean, it only affects my 2 people of dodge anyways. The worst thing is, I'm going to have... Sorry, I'm only going to have 6 loners. So 6 loners puts us at 1060 then? It depends on what happens. I mean, like I said, if at all possible, I'm going to try to level up this guy. And in order to do that, that means we're rapid fire scoring. The problem is that I don't have much to work with in a way of running interference. It is going to live and die by 2 pluses on loners, which has not gone well with regular players. Seriously, how many turns this game that we just played did we start with a 1? How many turns did we start with a 1 and then re-roll into another 1? Like, we had 2 or 3 turns where we just straight up snake eyes was the first action of the turn. It was immediate turnover. What are loners going to do? So... I mean, I try not to exaggerate in this game. This game, this season has been terrible. I mean, I'm not scared of the Yeti. Guard doesn't matter. I don't know why he went guard instead of Mighty Blow. This Berserker is a threat. He has 1 lineman that's going to be his dedicated ball carrier. So, but the ults don't have block yet. So, he's only got 2 rerolls. I think he only started with 1, so we have that going for us, I guess. How many players does he have? 5, 8. So he's going to have 3 loners himself. So we'll get like 100k to play with. $110, I think. So, I mean, what can we do with that in this particular matchup? We don't have the money to up it and get a wizard. So that's out of the question. We can get a second Apo, but for what? For our all of 4 real players? That doesn't do anything. Bloodweiser Babes? Maybe? I could get another loner and have a bench for the first time this season. I don't think there's any Pro Elf stars that can play for 110. I think even, fuck, what's this called? Dolfar is more expensive than that. I can't afford a wizard, though. I get 110 and I have 20k in the bank. That's not enough to buy a wizard. I would love to have a wizard. It would have been great. Even if I burn a fireball and can take out, because he's low armor as well. I'm going to have 110 plus 20 in my bank. And that's just not enough to do anything meaningful with. So, the only thing I can say is maybe we go ahead and drop that third reroll prematurely. We've got... I mean, we're not going to be able to use rerolls on the majority of our team next game anyways. And in the larger spectrum of everything, we've got 6 players with dodge already. Now, granted, Paxton loves to fuck me. We have a very loose asshole, and apparently that's what he's into. So that's where a lot of our rerolls go to, is rerolling GFIs. So, which, it's not like we have a ton of Surefy on the team. So, I don't know. If we lose the reroll that gives us 50k in value back, then we can afford a wizard next game. Who do we play afterwards? We play Lando, who's also not in a particularly strong position right now. Obviously, most of these teams still have this week to play, let alone next week. So, I still find the pass so weird. Vampires don't need doubles. It's a trap. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Because that's 2 games where they're I mean, Lando is a good player, as opposed to Wolfhell. He's just not in a strong position right now. So I'll maybe have to analyze and see how he's looking after he plays this week's game. So... after that, we get the lizards, which I'm not terrified of the lizards right now, but that's several games in the making. The Crocs is going to be annoying because he's already got block and he's got the prehensile tail. We don't have anything right now to deal with skinks or other dodge players in general. We don't have any tackle, we don't have any wrestle. So, again, we have at least 2 linemen on their way to getting wrestle next. So this guy's the next closest to getting wrestle. The blitzers now can start working towards getting tackle. But again, they're missing next game, so... and this catcher's going to get... he's still probably going to get dodge, then get his wrestle. The rest of these guys are going to get block and dodge. So... but... so, I don't know. We're just... we are in a hole, and we need to climb our way out somehow. It's just everything I'm doing to try to claw our way out of this hole is not working. So I try to go for relatively safe cheese pletions, and then we roll ones. We try to go hurt things, and it doesn't happen. So we try to just play a normal elf game, and we immediately double one to first play, or fail a GFI to dive the cage. So I don't know. This may be a season where we have another elf team hit the Hooligan division. It doesn't happen often, and when it does, it's always a disappointment. So, but because we were what, sixth in the first round, and we have a loss and a tie. And it's not a great position to be in. So, and we still have to play Vort, which is, like I said, this may be Vort's season to finally beat me. He's never beaten me in this rule set, so. But, alright. Until next time, hopefully your guys' games go better than mine did, and Nuffle will bless your dice.